Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. How are you guys tonight? It is Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. And we're going to do some stamping tonight. How are you guys? I hope you're well. I'm just getting set up on my iPad here. Give me a couple of seconds. I just want to make sure that I can see your comments. All right. So guess what time it is? Well, it's 7. It's Wednesday. But it's coming up to new catalog time. Woohoo! So exciting. So we have Stampin' Up! Has a new catalog that will be starting in January. And it is our January to June mini catalog. And let me tell you, there is some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff in here. I can't show you inside the catalog yet, so we're not going to go there. I'm not going to tease you, but this is coming soon. If you guys live in Canada and you do not have a demonstrator that you buy from and you would like to get your hands on a catalog, message me and I'll get your mailing address and I will send one out to you. So yeah, so just let me know if you want a catalog. And I can, my order finally arrived with my catalogs in it. Unfortunately, FedEx had some trouble with their orders lately, so my order got lost. But it has arrived. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet, but here we go. We're gonna play tonight with this Darling Donkeys. Is this not the cutest? Look at these guys. Aren't they so cute? We're going to play with this tonight. And I made this card on our blog, on our Stamping Symphony blog this week. So I decided that I would, it's really complicated to try and write out the instructions. So I thought I would try and do it in the video. Hopefully I don't mess it up because I'm really tired. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be fun. So this Darling Donkeys is available in the new Celebration. So for those of you that don't know Celebration, Celebration is a 2-month promotion. Hey, Krista, how are you? 2-month promotion that starts January 5th and goes to February 28th. And what it is if you buy $60 before tax and before shipping of anything in any catalog, including the clearance rack, you get to pick an item out of the Celebration catalog. So there's 2 different levels. I'll explain that a little bit later. There's a level 1 item and level 2. Level 2 is if you spend $120, you get to pick a level 2 item. If you spend $60, you get to pick a level 1. And this absolutely adorable stamp set is a level 1 free item. So with $60, you get this free. Okay, so we are going to play with this tonight, and we are going to make this card. So this card is called, what is it called? Hey, Sandy. Hey, Sonia. This card can't speak. This card is called a Peekaboo window card. So there's a window that you're looking through, but it's Peekaboo because as you open it, a new panel comes in. Isn't that cute? There you go. So we're going to make one of these tonight. We're going to do a different color scheme. And let's just hope that my brain is working enough to not mess this up. We shall see. We may have a fun card tonight. We might be making lots of... Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So this is a piece of DSP. This is from the In Good Taste Designer Series paper that's from the annual catalog. And we need a piece of 5.5 by 4 1/4. Make my cheat notes here so I can actually remember. I did these on the weekend. This is a piece of Rococo Rose, and it's the exact same size, so it's 5.5 by 4 1/4, and we're just going to glue those 2 together, and this will be the inside of our card. And then we need another piece of Rococo Rose, and this one, oh no, I lost my sticky note. Uh-oh. This is 8.5 by 4 1/4, and then we just scored it at 4 1/4, so it just makes a nice square. Okay, and then we have another piece of DSP, and you're like, what is that DSP? I've never seen that DSP. Well, this is also another free item. Hey Claire, how's it going? This is also from Sale A Bration, and it is the So Ombre. Let me just pull it out over here so you guys can see it. It is so cute. It is Oh So Ombre, and it's a DSP Designer Series paper pack. You get 48 sheets, and there's 4 different designs. So we get these really cute circles in Rococo Rose, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, and Bermuda Bay. And then we get solid ones in the same colors. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, I love it. And this is free. Again, $60 order of anything you want starting January 5th. And you get this for free. So this is up and coming. So exciting. It's so cute. I love it. I've been using it on tons of stuff. Okay, let's keep going. I'll write all of these supplies and dimensions and everything in the bottom of the post so you don't have to worry about writing it down. But here we need a piece of Whisper White. It's 4 1/4 by 5 3/4, and on the 5 3/4 side we're going to score it at 5 1/2, so it gives us a 1/4 inch score mark here. And I'll just, oh, I'm not going to flip it up now because I got to see which way it's going to go. And then we need another piece of Whisper White, which is 3 by 4 1/4, and we're obviously not scoring this at 2 3/4. Oh yes, we are, because it's the 3 side across, and we're scoring at 2 3/4. So we have another 1/4 inch score mark. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully I'm on the camera. Don't know. There we go. Maybe you can see it. Okay, the other thing, because I wanted to use my blends, and because blends do bleed through, I just took 2 Whisper White pieces of paper that are 2 1/4, and I just punched them out. So I'm going to stamp on these, and I'm going to glue these under the Whisper White. If I was using any kind of other coloring tool, like our Stamping Right markers or our pencil crayons that do not bleed, then I wouldn't have had to do this. But because we're going to be stamping here, it would have bled through, and I didn't want that. I mean, you could do it, but I didn't want to. So I ended up just punching those out. All right, so we are gonna get, oh, I guess the other thing that I did is I used our balloon punches with our glimmer paper here. And then these sentiments are actually from another new and upcoming bundle that will be in the I'm ahead of myself. January to July catalog. And isn't this amazing? So you can stamp once and get all of these messages. Okay, and so it's one big stamp. I just put it into my Stamparatus so that if I don't get it as inked up as I want, or I don't put enough pressure somewhere, then I can restamp it really easily. And then it's one shot through the Stampin' Emboss machine, and you get all of these sentiments. These I've also cut out, and I use them with other sentiments from other stamp sets as well. And I'll just show you how I'm storing these. So I just have, my husband and son are avid fishermen. So I've just been stamping these out. And look, I've got containers here that I can just pick whatever sentiment. I have them in different colors. And I can just put them right on my cards. Isn't this amazing? And then I have some blank ones here that I can use other stamp sets. So I just keep this handy, close, and then I always have sentiments that I want on hand. So love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that's up and coming too. So let's get started. What are we gonna do first? Let's just hope I can remember how to make this card. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to glue this down. So I'm just gonna glue it right on top. If I can find my glue. I hope you guys are having a great week. My week's been interesting. Let's just say that. I think everybody is trying to get everything done before the holidays, so it is insane. Absolutely. Absolutely insane. All right, so we're just going to line that up so it fits perfectly. And then we're just going to let that glue dry for a couple of seconds before we punch. Let me just line it up. There we are. Okay, and then we're going to do, so we're going to take, I'm going to just get rid of all my sticky notes here. The way this card goes together, okay, is it's kind of like a Z-fold. So you can see here is our inside piece here, okay? And then our outside piece is our front. So this piece here is our front. This is our inside piece. And then the whisper white becomes our back, and this becomes our flip through. So it's just basically, you're almost doing like a, I don't know, what shape is that? Who knows what shape that is, but that's how we're going to put it together. Okay, so what we want to do then is we want to take our 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 and we want to put it on the inside because the outside piece is actually going to get glued right onto here. Okay, see how that's going to work? So we want to put this on our inside. So let's attach that there. My glue's running out, oh no. Okay, you want to put it the right way, not like I just did. The right way. The right way works. It fits. Good thing with Tombow is that you have a couple of seconds to move it and get it lined up where you want it so that it's straight. All right. So that and that are going to go like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach our white pieces. And I want my Stampin' Seal Plus. You don't need your Stampin' Seal Plus necessarily, but I'll show you why I like to use it. So this is our front of our card, okay? This piece is going to attach here and fold in. So I'm going to fold along that score line right now. Okay, so I'm going to take my big piece and I'm going to take my little whisper white and I am going to attach them like this. Do you see that? Does that make sense? Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal and I'm just going to put adhesive along, if I can get it to work, along this flap. Now you'll see why I'm using this one. So I'm going to lift it up, I'm going to tear it off, and you see how it's perforated? So I can just fold this up over itself so it's not hanging over the edge, because I don't want it hanging over the edge. This stuff is, oh, love it. So easy to use. Okay, and it's very, very, very sticky. So you do want to make sure you get it lined up the right way first. So all I do is, and it's hard on camera to do it, is I line it up here and I bring it down just like that. Okay, and then it folds under. So that's the one piece. So let's move that over to the side. Now let's take this piece and then we're going to do the same thing with our big whisper white. Okay, we're going to fold this over, and if you had a, you could burnish that if you want. And how this is going to work is we are going to attach this here, and this is going to fold and become the back of our card. See how that's going to work? Okay. So again, I'm going to put the Stampin' Seal along here. Do you see why this would be really difficult to write the instruction? Oh, I should be closer. Pay attention, Jen. I tried to write the instructions in my blog, and I'm like, oh, I don't even know how to explain this. So I'm going to just do a video. Hey, Christina, how are you? Hope you're doing well. All right, so I'm just going to, again, flip over the Stampin' Seal so that it's not hanging over the edge. And then I'm going to lay this piece flat. I'm going to turn it around just because it's easier for me, and line it up in the corner and line it up along the score mark and just bring it down. You want to line it up properly because it will make a mess. All right, see how it goes together? Okay, So now we are going to start punching. So I want my window to be up in the top right hand corner. So all I'm going to do is take my 2-inch punch, and I'm just going to kind of guesstimate where I want it. I don't want it all the way down. I don't want it right at the top. I don't want it right at the left. So that looks good right about here. Because I am punching through cardstock and DSP, you need a little bit of muscle strength there. Okay. And there we are. So then what I am going to do, what am I going to do? I am going to adhere this onto the front. Okay. Am I? No. I am going to line it all up. Before I adhere, I'm going to punch out my circle. So I'm just going to take a pencil here, and I am going to draw the circle that I want to punch out. And then I'm just going to bring in my punch, line up my circle, and punch it out. Okay, and you can keep that and use it if you want, or you can, oh, I got a edge there. So now I am going to glue these together. All right. So you want to line them up, glue them together. You can use whatever adhesive you want. I'm just going to use Tombow because it gives me, I really need to get a new Tombow out. It just gives me a second to line up. You don't want a lot. You don't need a lot of Tombow. A little goes a long way. Okay, and I'm just going to line it up. Hopefully I'm on the camera here for you guys. So can you believe the kids are out of school in 2 days and they're starting their holidays? I wish I was in school. Oh. Christina, you must be excited about that. Getting a break, getting a holiday. All right. So then the next thing we want to do is we want to punch this one out here because we're making a double window. So I'm just going to, again, draw another circle here. Okay, open up the card. You don't want to punch through all of your layers, so I'm just holding these layers back like this. And then I am just going to punch out my circle. Ugh. You need muscles. I don't have muscles at this time of night. Okay, so you see your window now. And then you see how this one flips in. Cool, eh? All right, so we're going to put this to the side and we're going to do some stamping. So I have already stamped the sentiments out from here using the Many Messages dies. And, sorry, my husband just walked in and totally distracted me. Okay, so I've already punched these out and stamped them with Rococo Rose. Okay, and I did that just before the video so you didn't have to watch me. So now we're going to stamp our donkeys. Okay, so I am using blends, so I do want to use Memento ink. Hey Stephanie, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas to you as well, and I hope you have a wonderful time and get some family time and downtime and relaxation time, and of course stamping time. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp him. I want to leave some room for the sentiment on the side. So I'm just going to stamp him over to the side. And then I'm going to take, hey there friend, you might want to have this straight so that it doesn't look like I'm totally crooked. Hopefully that's okay. And Rococo Rose, which is one of our in colors. And I'm just going to stamp this right here. Cute. Isn't he adorable? Oh, just love him. Okay, clean off the stamp set before I put my fingers in it. You have the acrylic stamping block, so that's good. Do you enjoy those? Okay, so now I'm going to color in the donkey, and what I'm going to use is Crumb Cake, the light and the dark, and then I am going to do his snout in the ivory. So let's start with the Crumb Cake. I like to start, there's not a right or wrong way, but I like to start with the light first, and I'll do small areas. So I'm going to do his head and his ears with the light. And then I really need to get a new crumb cake. I use my blend so often. And now I'm going to come in with the dark. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of shading here and a little bit of depth. So try and think of kind of where you want your light coming in. And then I'm going to go back to the light, and I'm just going to blend it. So I'm just going to go in circles with the little nibbian, not the paintbrush end. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just pulling the ink around. Okay, so I'm just blending it so we don't have definitive lines. Okay, and then we're going to go back to the paintbrush end, and we're going to do his body. Sorry, I can't talk and concentrate tonight. Can't talk and color. I have to concentrate. Otherwise, it'll be all over the place and not in the lines. Okay. Oh, I missed a little piece here. Let's just come back up. Then I'm going to take the dark crumb cake, and I'm just going to do a little bit of shadows around them. It just gives it a tiny bit of depth. I'm going to do his tail and his hose a little bit darker. And then I'm going to go back to the light. Stephanie, I really need to figure out what this sprinkling is. You're going to have to message me and help. I Googled it, and I couldn't, this old girl couldn't figure that out. So you're gonna have to help me. All right. So that's all we're doing. We're almost done coloring. Okay, and then I'm just taking the ivory, and I'm just gonna do his snout a different color. Look at how cute these guys are. Like, oh my goodness, they are just adorable. I think they're adorable. Anyway, that's just me. So the other thing that I wanted to show you is, let's see if I can find them. We have new blending brushes. They're so beautiful. These are available in January, and they are, it looks like it's foam, but it's not. It's like thousands of little hairs, and they clean up really well. I'm just going to add a little bit of green at the bottom. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do Pear Pizzazz. It's just so it doesn't look like the donkey is floating. So all we do is dab it. Okay, I do start off the page, and I just kind of bring it on, and it's really easy just to add a little bit of color. Look at that. Oh, love it. So these are available. They come in a pack of 3. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take the Balmy Blue. Sorry, I forgot to get these out, so you're going to see my arm come across while I pick them up. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Balmy Blue, and I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to shade the top. I just found the white was a little bit too, I guess I could leave it just with the green there, but. So again, I just start off the page, and I'm just going in circular motions. It's fine to go over top of your stamped image, and just very light. I'm just putting a very light touch on here. And all I do to clean these is just run them under the tap and leave them overnight, and they're ready to go in the morning. So I could add more if I wanted, but I kind of like it just subtle. It's just not quite white in your face. All right. So I ended up pre-coloring this one so you guys didn't have to watch me color, because I didn't think you wanted to watch me color. So all we're going to do now is I am going to position this one in the circle. I'm going to flip this out so that it doesn't get in the way. I'm going to position this in the circle and glue it down. Okay. So this punch out is a little bit bigger. Remember, I punched these out in 2 1/4, and I punched this circle out in 2 inches. So I have this, the one that I stamped on is a tiny bit bigger than the hole. So I have a little bit of wiggle room to get him in the position that I want. And there we go. And we're just going to stick him down. Okay, so he's glued in there. Now we want to do the same thing with this. So I want this to be straight out. So if I have it part way in and put it on, then it's not going to close properly. So I want it fully closed like this. Okay. And then I'm just going to put glue on the back, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to slide it in and position it. So the Tombow gives me a second to get it lined up before it sticks. And look at him. Oh, he's so happy. So I'm just going to move it down a little bit. There we are, just like that. Push it down. Okay, and then I did make a mess on this one. I got glue everywhere. We don't want glue everywhere. So I'm just going to bring in a mean glue. I don't know. I get, if it's not ink everywhere, it is glue. I'm just going to bring a slightly damp baby wipe, and I'm just going to wipe up this glue. If I don't do this and let it dry, then it's going to stick in my mechanism, and it's not going to let me close. So you don't want to do what I just did. Avoid the glue. All right. So we need to get it all sorted out now. Okay, see how it works? Cute. All right. So I'm going to keep this open while it dries, and we're going to get our balloons ready. All right. I'm talking too much. I need water. Balloons. So I am using this balloon punch, which is perfect. And have you guys seen this glimmer paper? This is in the annual catalog, and it is so much fun. I've been doing a lot of birthday cards. I'm getting ready for a birthday buffet that I'll be offering in January as a class to go. And this paper is just perfect. I love it. So because we have pink in this one, I'm going to use more pinks. This one here, I used the green and the blues. But I think I'm going to use more pinks. Don't really want the yellows. So, what do you think? Pink and purple? Maybe around here? Yeah. Let's go here. So I'm just going to punch these out. Okay, we have 2 that are kind of pinky, ombre-like. And then for the strings, I am going to use, so this is also in the new catalog that's coming up. This is from, there's a really cute suite called Snail Mail. And there is some pink and white twine. Now the perfect thing about the white twine is you can color it to be any color you want. I'm just trying to think, do I want this pink? It's a bit of a different pink, so, but it's on the outside. You know what? It's on the outside. I'm going to try pink. We're going to make this a girly card, or a pink lover's card. All right. So all I'm going to do is cut a little piece of this off and do 2 of them. And then I'm going to take my glue dots, and I'm going to put a glue dot on the base of each of the balloons. Okay, so you see the glue dot there on the back, and the glue dot here on the back. And then just stick the twine through the glue dot. And I just stick it in with my nail, if I have a nail. My nails break. I have horrible nails. Okay. And then we're just going to position these, and we can trim these after. We're just going to position these on the front, and I'm going to adhere them with dimensionals. So Are you guys ready for the holidays? I haven't even started baking. Shopping is good. We're done shopping, but no baking yet. Hopefully you guys are more prepared than I am, but we'll get there. It's going to be small this year, just the family. So if I don't get it done, I don't get it done, right? All right, I just have to decide when I'm going to bake, and at least have the groceries. Cute. Oh, I think these are adorable. I love these donkeys. All right, and then I'm just going to stick this just wanted to say here. So I'm going to glue that down. We're almost done, guys. I know this is a longer one than normal. Thank you for sticking with me. Okay, stick this down. And then we're going to go on the inside. And you can, if you don't have the DSP, you can stamp. You can do whatever you want here. And then I am going to just stick a... I should have put another sentiment in here, but I'm just going to put this right here. That's cute. On the blue one, I did put another sentiment in with this donkey. So you can see I put, "It's your birthday." And that does come with the stamp set. That's free for celebration. So cute. All right. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Cute. What you would do then, I won't do it now, but just take, if you have any circles showing, you just want to get rid of those, take an eraser. Which do you like better? The Marina Mist or the Rococo Rose? I think they're both cute. What do you guys think? Which one do you like? I kind of like this one. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy getting a sneak peek of some of the celebration items that are coming. Again, if you want a catalog and you live in Canada and you don't have a demonstrator, let me know, message me. I will send you a free catalog in the mail. And the new catalog starts January 5th. There is an excellent deal. If you do want to get a discount moving forward on your Stampin' Up! Stuff, there's actually a starter, it's called a starter kit, and you get, starting January 5th, you get to pick $165 Canadian worth of stuff, anything you want, no tax, no shipping, and you get 5 full packs of 6x6 designer series paper. So I think it's like $75 or $80 worth of paper you get on top of the amazing deal. And then every order past that you do, while you still remain active, you get a 20% discount. So it is awesome. I mean, I started with Stampin' Up! Just so I could get a discount on my stuff. So that deal, other than the paper, is available anytime, but with the 5 free packs, that starts January 5th. So if you're interested, want more information, let me know. If you want a catalog, let me know. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and that you stay healthy and that you stay well. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. Thanks for joining me. Bye.